everyone! So this is my first YouTube video that is not about suturing. Yay! So I thought I'd do a little get to know me video as a good intro to starting this YouTube channel so that you guys know who I am. So number one, everybody asked me, how old are you? So I guess that's a super legit question that everybody wants to know about everyone. So I am actually turning 35 in July. So I know everybody's gonna be like, oh, like you don't look your age. Well, not everybody, but most people. I think that's the response that I get, and I am super duper flattered when I get that, when they want to ID me for when I buy alcohol. I'm like, yes, ID me please. That kind of leads to number two, how tall are you? So another reason of why people think I'm young is actually because of my teeny tininess. I am a super teeny tiny human being. I was the tiniest baby, I think, when I was born in that hospital, and then I remained to be like the tiniest human being pretty much anywhere where there's people, where there's a crowd. I am number one in shortness, and that is because I am under 5 feet. I think I am 4'10". Honestly, I stopped measuring myself because it gets so depressing, but it is what it is, and I have learned to embrace that part of myself as well. So there are definitely short girl problems, but we can talk about that in another video or something. Number three that people ask me about, where were you born actually? Born in Taipei, Taiwan. I don't know why I had to think about that, but yeah, I'm Taiwanese, and then I moved to Vancouver, Canada when I was in 4th grade. That's when I learned English for the very first time, and I lived there for most of my life, so I would consider myself as Canadian and Taiwanese all together. And then that leads to the next question. What's your job? Where did you go to school? So I went to University of British Columbia in Vancouver for my dental hygiene degree. It's a different program of 4 years where you get a Bachelor of Dental Science. So it's not the traditional 2-year program where you get, but they do send you away to a college for 2 years, and that's where you learn your clinical skills as a hygienist. And then before that, you were pretty much taking all the science courses that you would in your first year. I'll dig into more of that because I know a lot of people are asking me, should I become a dentist? Should I stay a hygienist? Or am I too old to apply? So I'm going to answer all those questions in a future video to come, okay? So then I went to University of Pittsburgh for dental school. I actually had a really good time there. Met a lot of really awesome people, really awesome classmates. And then I went to Florida, Nova, for my residency in Periodontist. So that's another question, is what is your job? So before COVID, I was a periodontist, and I am hoping that after COVID, I can stay a periodontist, please. Okay, so, but before that, I did do dental hygiene for 6 years straight, full-time, before going to dental school and then becoming a periodontist. So I will talk again more about that in my future video. Alright, so moving on to hobbies. I do have other hobbies besides dentistry, besides perio, besides the bloody surgery, so that's good to know, right? So I am actually a classical piano player. I've been since I was 5, and I kind of stopped after going to dental school because I didn't, I couldn't move my whole grand piano to Pittsburgh from Vancouver, so that really sucks actually. But I did play piano for a long time and got my piano license, so I was teaching piano before even becoming a dental hygienist and dentist and all that. So that's definitely one of my hobbies. Other hobbies include video games. That is still a big part of my life. I even have that gray one Nintendo with the 2 buttons only. I still see that as one of my childhood treasures. So yeah, I am a nerd. I am definitely a nerd. Okay, so moving on, what's my favorite TV show? So I am a true crime fan. So if you have any like true crime shows or podcasts or anything, just let me know. Yeah, I really like those like mystery stuff, but I can't do any horror, meaning anything supernatural, like ghosts and like dolls that start to move and like, I don't know, like kill you and eat you. Yeah, I am completely traumatized by those kind of things because I do believe that ghosts exist and I do think they can come out and get people and kill people. I don't know. I'm super weird. I know I'm in my 30s, but I still think that way. So yeah, that kind of stuff freaked me out like big time. So what else? What do I collect? So I am a big Disney fan. I've always been. I love Disney ever since I was a little girl. Look at my shirt. That's why I'm wearing this shirt. Walt Disney World I got in Florida. I love Disney, so I collect Disney cups. So every time I go to Disney World, Disneyland, Disney whatever, I would buy like a Disney cup home, and that would be like my little collection that I have. So yeah, one day I'll show you guys the collection. It's so cute. Well, I think it's so cute. And yeah, that's like a porg right there. And then that's not Disney. That's like a panda, but porg is on top. Anyways, all right, moving on. So, and then, so, what else? Oh, my favorite makeup is this Fenty Beauty one right here. It is called the Gloss Bomb, and this color is in Fussy, but I have all kinds of colors here. It just smells so good, and it keeps your lips like totally moisturized. It's what I have on my lips today. But yeah, we'll go into like more beauty stuff like in my future videos, and we can talk more about that. And then favorite food. Oh my gosh. So I am a total foodie. I love eating pretty much everything. There's nothing that I really don't like. Let me think. Yeah, there's nothing that I really don't like, but I love all the street foods. Like if you ever go to like the Taiwanese night market, oh, anything over there, I love. Like stinky tofu, yeah, I'll eat that. Like people are like, ew, that's so gross. No, that thing is so good. It's so good. But if I have to choose, I would pick Japanese food. I love sushi, sashimi, uni, ikura. Yeah, so hungry right now just thinking about it. But I also really like cup ramens. Yeah, that's my guilty pleasure, is eating like the really unhealthy cup ramens. Like shin ramen, black version with a piece of cheese on top. Add some veggies, and then that is a meal in itself, and I will take that any day as well. So yes, that's it. Those are my food selections. So yeah, that's about it. Please subscribe and like the video. If there's anything you want to see, please comment below and let me know. Alright, see ya!